what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hello YouTube, this is Chrizmaniac bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Now I was just looking for a match in Facebook with my various Facebook Pokemon groups, and someone by the name of George challenged me, and he turns out to actually upload Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles too. His channel is in the description down below. He goes by the name of TheProdigalLegion723, I believe. Anyways, I noticed that his team doesn't have a Rapid Spinner, so I lead off with my Hazard Doggy or Hazard Dodge. That's your, whatever you pronounce it. But he taunts me, which is really strange because I've never seen a Starraptor with taunt before. Or can they even learn taunt? Anyways, I switch up to my Hazard Dodge with my Smeargle, and I need to set up rocks and spikes so I can start facing his team later on in the future. Anyways, it turns out to be not his Starraptor, and it's actually a Zoroark, which really surprised me. He caught me off guard right there, so that was a very good play by the Prodigal Legion. He taunts my Gyarados again, anticipating it to Dragon Dance, but you know Bakanava by now, my Gyarados is a defensive monster, and her job is only to wall Pokemon and phase stuff out. Anyways, his Zoroark hangs onto his Focus Sash, and it is revealed by my Waterfall. Now I eat a little leftovers, and he switches out his Zoroark. And man, that Zoroark was really stealthy. Good, nice name, nice name. Anyways, in comes this real Starraptor. It intimidates my Gyarados, and I'm not gonna do much damage to that, and I don't want that thing just brave birding me for free. So I go into my Hazard Doggy again, and he switches out, which is really good because now I get to set up rocks and spikes just like I wanted to, and they'll be on for the entire match because he has no Rapid Spinner. He goes into his one-up his Amoonguss to resist my Spore, which is fine. And he spores my, what's it called, Smeargle, which puts him to sleep. And that's fine. I don't really need any other hazards other than rocks. Rocks are the most important hazards. By the way, rocks is the most, in my opinion, the best move in the game because every Pokemon that switches in gets damaged by just switching in. So that really puts pressure on your opponent. So I suggest every one of you Pokemon trainers out there to get a rock setter, a rocker, or a Stealth Rocker, there you go, in your team. Anyways, in comes his Greninja, in comes my Wonka, my awesome Slurpuff, and I hope I can set up on him right here, but, and he hits me with a Skull, which is really strange. Skull is usually seen on defensive Pokemon, but Greninjas are usually offensive, and can they even hold up with their, like, tiny defenses? I don't know, it's really strange, but it worked out in this situation because he burnt my Slurpuff. Doesn't really matter though because my Slurpuff is a special attacker. Anyways, I hold up my red card, and in comes a Zoroark, which gets KO'd right away with Stealth Rock. So, Wonka being an absolute boss, just KOing Pokemon even without using a damaging move. I used Draining Kiss right there, I should have boosted up, but oh well. Dirt moment by me. Anyways, in comes his Volcarona, and I bet he is hoping to set up on my Slurpuff right now. So, Wonka already did his really good job of damaging Pokemon and even knocking out Zoroark. Well, kind of. And in comes my Gyarados, because I know I could wall this Volcarona to Oblivion. And he says as a substitute, that's fine, I could just roar that substitute out. So he's just dealing a lot of damage to himself in the process of this. He cover dances, which is fine. Look at that. It's such a dancer, heating up the dance floor. Anyways, he boosts his stats, blah blah blah, doesn't really matter because I roar him right out. And that Volcarona is one dead Volcarona when it switches in. Anyways, in comes his Starraptor, which intimidates me, but he gets Stealth Rock damage upon switch-in. So that's really nice. So as you can see, rocks really rock in battle because it really puts pressure on your opponent. They can't really switch in, switch out, especially when they have lots of rock-weak Pokemon. Anyways, he Brave Birds my Gyarados, which is fine. He recalls himself, and I roar again just to get residual damage on anything else in his team. Hopefully it's Volcarona, but nope. His Greninja comes in again, and he gets residual damage, putting the stones to just dig right into Froggy. I ate my leftovers once again. And he Dark Pulses to finish my Gyarados off. So great job, Gyarados. You did your job of phasing out my opponent's Pokemon. Anyways, now that my opponent's Pokemon are weakened. Oh wait, not yet, not yet. So I revenge kill his Greninja with my Scarf Flygon. I don't know why he stayed in. Maybe he... No, even if he stayed in, he would have been KO'd by any move, especially Earthquake. But I think he didn't know I was Scarf right there, so that's probably why. Anyways, here comes my cleanup crew. My Reuniclus, Spongerino, just sucking up any stray Pokemon that are weakened. And that Crunch won't take out my Spongerino because he's one bulky son of a father Pokemon. He lowers my defense, which doesn't really matter because he's not gonna get a second attack off on me. My Reuniclus uses Trick Room, and it's all the end. It's time to wreck this guy's team with my Reuniclus, just destroying everything with his Life Orb boosted attacks, which is often super effective because he has a very good coverage. Anyways, it comes to Amoonguss, and at this point, he decides to run, I believe. Yep, because most of his team are just gonna get swept by my Reuniclus. So good game, TheProdigalLegion723. I hope we could become channel buddies, like in the future, or even right now. And let's each help our channel grow. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this battle, and I'll see you all next time.